I spend so much time and so much energy paying attention to negative people, especially trolls online. And I realized that this is just a losing battle, trying to answer to trolls or try to defend my case. And it's something that I truly regret. I'm certainly going to change that in 2025. Well, I have already taken action with this thing that has been one of my biggest regrets, because it has consumed quite a lot of energy. And it's something that, if you've been following me here on this channel since I started this channel, it's something that you guys have given me advice as well. You guys have been very supportive, saying that, you know, there will always be trolls online, there will always be negative people online, you know, that, you know, not to pay attention. But it's very hard. If you don't create content yourself, it's very hard to ignore it. It's very hard to not pay attention, because when I created this channel, I wanted to share my love for Greece and my Greek lifestyle here, what I do, how do I live in this beautiful country. And I thought to myself, like, hey, I've been creating YouTube videos for years, and I know a thing or two about trolls and haters, but who's going to hate on a video about Greece? Who's going to hate on a video about someone living in their dream location? So I was a little bit naive, and I got emotional. But I really appreciate you guys who have been supporting me here, who have been advising me as well to not pay attention to the trolls and haters. It's something that it was a challenge in 2024, but I have gotten to a place of peace by ignoring them and actually not paying attention. So that's one of the reasons as well why I don't read comments, actually, even here on the channel, which is a price to pay for creating content. I know that I have a lot of supporters here, and a lot of people are sending me very, you know, very good messages and positive vibes in the comment sections. But at the same time, I don't want to, you know, give in to the trolls, and there are people that just want my attention by creating negative comments. But, you know, another thing that I learned is that people who are below you are the ones who are going to troll you, and those are the negative people that actually are going to leave negative comments, and those are your haters. Actually, people that are above you will never bring you down. They will actually encourage you. So that's something that gives me a lot of peace of mind, knowing that whoever hates on me or on my content, or is just a troll, because there are people out there that are just trolls for the fun of it. The only thing that really keeps me happy and I can sleep well at night is that they are below me. They don't live this lifestyle. They're not going for a walk on a Monday morning like I am. And that gives me peace, because I know that they're below me, and you know, they're not above me. They're not ahead like I am. And that gives me happiness in a way. But it's something that I truly regret in 2024, that I spent quite a lot of time in there and energy with negative comments and trolls and haters. But again, I really appreciate you guys who have been supporting me. Those of you who have actually commented and said to ignore them, I have taken your advice to heart. Okay, number 2, changing things that are not working. Whether that is on a professional level or personal level. For me in 2024, there are certain things that I was very apprehensive. I was hesitant to change for the fear of change, right? On a professional level, for example, there were some things that were not working for me, and I really hesitated to change. I really hesitated to actually change direction, go in a particular way. I was telling myself that if I just stick to it for a little bit longer, things will change, things will get better. And at times in life, this is not necessarily what's going to happen. The red flags are there, and it's just evidence that you should change direction. You should actually go, instead of going this way, you should go that way. So instead of going against the current, you know, go with the current, go with the flow. And I really hesitated, especially in the beginning of 2024. I think I've mentioned here and there with you guys, I have shared a little bit about my story, especially in 2024, and the birth of this channel, by the way. The birth of this channel was because of a hardship that I was going through on a professional level and personal level as well. This channel is just a product of having a different outlet, a creative outlet for me, apart from the things that I do online and how I run my online business that allows me to live here in Greece. So this is one of the things that I hesitated to do, right? Like start something new, go in a different direction, which is what you're watching here with this channel, which is these videos that I create here, which is totally for fun. something that I started on the side, but it helped me see things differently. It helped me do something completely left field for me in my life. Even though I've been living here in Greece for many, many years, this was something completely new, and it was certainly going in a different direction, something that, I never thought I would do. And I stopped doing other things that were not bringing me joy anymore. And I think that was very important, but I hesitated quite a lot. I could have started this channel a long time ago, man, but I didn't, and there's certain things that I'm not willing to wait anymore. There's certain things that I can identify now very quickly because of the lessons learned here in 2024. And I know some things take time. Some things will require you to actually be invested and assessed over a long period of time. But there's other things that they're not going to work no matter what you do. It doesn't matter how hard you work on that relationship or how hard you work on your 9 to 5. If you're unhappy and you know that you have more to give, and if you know that you're in the wrong place, then it's time to go. It's time to let it go, and it's time to change direction. And I think that's the biggest obstacle for a lot of people. That's the biggest challenge that we face, to actually know when to persevere, to carry on, which I'm very good at, but when to actually stop and actually let it go. Not give up, but let it go and go in a different direction. And I think that's the hardest lesson in 2024 for me, that I was very stubborn in one area of my life, and I was very persistent on it. And I was like, I'm not going to let it go. I'm not going to let it go. I'm going to carry on. And even though I'm not getting the results that I was expecting from it, and I paid the price for it. I paid the price for it. Now I am very ruthless with these things. If I don't get the results that I'm going after, then I'll change direction immediately. And don't waste time, because time, life is too short to waste doing something that you're not really even enjoying anyways, okay? Okay, number 3, ignorance is not bliss, okay? There's so many things I thought I knew in 2024, but I don't. There's a lot of things that I had to learn about myself and about what I do, even in my line of work and things that I do as an online entrepreneur. There's certain things that I did not know. I'm still learning. We might say to ourselves like, hey, I know about this. I'm an expert in this, and I've been doing this for years. But 2024 was a year where I actually realized that I have so much more to learn about myself as a person. As I approach 50, I'm learning about me as a human being aging, right? 50 years of age. It seems crazy to me, and but there's certain things that I had to learn in 2024 about my business specifically, how I run my business, how I approach things, of how I'm still, learning about things. I'm still learning about how to make things better, and to always be open for knowledge, to seek knowledge, right? And how can I move on and grow so I can become a better version of Daniel? Number 4, audit your circle of friends. Big lesson for me in 2024. My circle is really small, but at the same time, I like to audit my circle because I found myself in 2024, with friends from the past, especially, who are not sharing the same views and values that I share. And I really have to audit that. And this is probably one of the hardest things that we can do, because especially if we have friends from the past, that, just because we had a certain connection in the past, it doesn't mean that we're going to share the same values and principles and where we're going in life. By the way, this applies to family members as well. Now, I'm not saying that I'm cutting people's head off. I'm not saying that I'm cutting people completely out of my life, but I do keep a healthy distance with certain people who are in my inner circle. And I think for a lot of people, it's very hard for them to actually audit their circle, the circle of friends. It's very hard for them to see who is that toxic person in their family. You probably know this already, right? Especially in this time of the year while you're going for Christmas and New Year's dinners and celebrations. You have that toxic aunt or uncle who's just very negative and is just, full-blown toxic, not only against you, towards you, but towards any family member, and this kind of things, is part of life. But when it comes down to taking ownership of the people that you want to hang out with, and most importantly, be open to new friendships, be open to making new connections. It's because of this channel that I actually managed to make new connections, and I'm forever grateful for that, because that was the wake-up call, meeting new people, being open to new connections, meeting people, on the other side of the world, really, through this channel. And even people here in Greece, which is something that I'm forever grateful. The amount of people and connections that I have met through this channel here in Greece, has been life-changing, to say the least. I have met great people because of this channel here in Greece, and people that I have met in the flesh, and people that I keep in touch, and I'm learning so much, man. And these are friendships that I want to cultivate, and I want to work on that and be more open to friendships. Because for me it's hard, because I work from home and I work online, and I really have to make an effort to get out of the house, really, right? Apart from going out for the walks that I do here and do these videos, I really want to spend more time investing on good relationships, good friendships that are going to help me grow. And hopefully I can as well, and give something back to these friendships. Hopefully I can inspire and make them level up, Hopefully I can be someone to do something positive in that way as well. Be a good friend. Okay, number 5, diversifying my income. These are lessons that we usually learn the hard way. Even though I work online and I have multiple sources of income, it's still a reminder that I need to diversify my income. There's certain things that I do online, by the way. So music is one, teaching is another, meaning that I run an online business, teaching what I know, sharing what I know. The music itself has different sources of income. The teaching itself has different sources of incomes as well, because I'm offering online courses, coaching programs, mentorship, all of the rest. YouTube is a source of income as well, even though it's not my main source of income, of course, but everything that I do, I monetize it. Everything I do online is something that I'm always monetizing. As I am recording this video, I'm learning a high income skill in a different industry altogether. I've actually hired a mentor who's helping me with this, and this is completely different to what I know. And this is something that I'm certainly going to be investing quite a lot of my time in the future, and even now that I'm learning, right? And it's for the long run, really. It's not something that I'm going to get any immediate payback, but like all things that we do, especially when you run your own business, that's the way it is. So I have the patience in order to persevere, but certainly diversifying my income has been one of the lessons in 2024 for sure. Okay, number 6, trying out new things. Trying new things. So this channel, for example, is something that is new. And it was something that I was trying out in the beginning of 2024. And it's a big lesson to not be afraid to try new things. Get out of your comfort zone. So this channel was certainly something that was out of my comfort zone. And everything that has unfolded after this channel has been as well something outside of my comfort zone. Everything that has happened has been pretty much out of my comfort zone since I started this channel. That's just an example. But it's a reminder that, we can try so many things that are new to us and just don't know what's going to unfold after that. I've mentioned about meeting new people as well. I have mentioned about learning new skills. And this has been like a domino effect after just trying one new thing, okay? And I'm using this YouTube channel just as an example, okay? But trying new things is something that I'm really looking forward to, and I want to keep that momentum. So always learning something new, improving on my skills, improving on my craft as an entrepreneur, as a creative person, learning a new skill by hiring a mentor. These are things that are tied to this idea of trying something new. Never be afraid to try something new. And it's something that, it's something that I could have done before. I realized that when I started this YouTube channel, I thought to myself, why I haven't tried this before? Why I didn't do this before? The same is with meeting new people. Why has it taken me so long to actually connect with new people? Why has it taken me so long to actually learn this new thing? Why am I wasting so much time? Why am I staying in my comfort zone for so long? So 2024 has been a wake-up call for me in terms of trying new things. And this channel is a perfect proof to that, at least in my life. It started with an idea, and then it became what it is today. And it's changing, it's morphing as I create videos and as I share my thoughts and create content here. But it's one of the reasons why you see me as well creating new stuff here on the channel, right? Creating new content. I'm not gonna try to reinvent the wheel or try to create the same videos that were successful back in the day. I'm trying new stuff. And that's why I'm not afraid to mix things up. I'm not afraid to try new things because I know the value in that and trying something new, man, right? You probably have projects in your head or things that you want to do that are new, or probably you don't even know what that new thing could be. And you just have to try it. You just don't know what's going to happen. You don't know what's going to unfold after you take that first step. You might not know what the outcome is going to be because there was no way for me to know what the outcome was going to be for me when I started this channel, for example, if I'm just going to use this channel as an example. But I'm so happy, man, that I took that decision because, again, because of the people that I have met through this channel and the connection that I have met through this channel has changed my life already. Even if this channel dies today, I have already gained so much by just the connections that I have made through this channel. I was telling my wife that the other day. I tried this new thing this year, which I could have done years ago, and but I didn't, right? I didn't. And it's a reminder to just keep that in mind, like always try new things and learn something new. Do that new thing that, you don't know where it's going to go. And this is something that has been a big lesson for me in 2024. My regret is not starting these things earlier. I regret is waiting, hesitating, as always. We all do that. So that has been my regret, not starting this YouTube channel, even when I was in England, for example. Even though I have footage of this, I have footage that I have filmed over the years because I film. This is what I do. I document my life. I could have started this YouTube channel when I was in England 14 years ago. Imagine how cool would that have been, right? And this channel will be 14 years old, not 8 or 9. I don't know exactly how many months I have this channel now as I'm recording this, but it's this kind of thoughts and this ideas and this regrets that at times we might have because we were hesitant. We were not trying something new. We were not brave enough, right? So always trying something new. I'm very excited for 2025 because I'm willing to get out of my comfort zone and try something new. And always improving, always learning, always moving forward, and always trying something that is outside of my comfort zone. And as long as it's something that is new and fresh and it keeps me excited, I'm all in. And finally, finding a mentor, okay? It took me many, many months to actually acknowledge that I needed a mentor or somebody to teach me, all right? Even though I'm here teaching others about how to start an online business, how to monetize their passion, how to make music, and how to run an online business, how to start an online business, how to create content on YouTube, how to do so many things, I still need mentorship, right? I still need to be held accountable. I still need to be coachable by someone else that is far ahead of me, right? And this is something that I regret because I have only taken action quite recently, actually. As I am mentioning here, I hire a coach who is helping me out with a new skill in a different industry. And it's a humbling experience because I realize how much I don't know. Obviously, it's in a different industry and it's a different, completely niche, so to speak, different market. And obviously, I don't know, if you don't know how to speak a Greek, you don't know how to speak Greek, so you will need to learn. So it's kind of like the same philosophy. What you don't know can hurt you. And if you live in Greece and you don't speak Greek, then you're not going to be able to communicate. Simple as that. It's a weird analogy, but you need to hire a mentor, right? At least that's my idea, because once you are invested, then you're put in a situation of learning from someone who's already doing what you want to do. And that's so important, to actually model someone else, to have someone else tell you what to do, and most importantly, to what not to do. So what I've learned from my mentor is that follow one blueprint, follow the path that he's doing. And I have that security that I'm just going to do what he tells me, because I can go down the rabbit hole of YouTube and search for whatever I need to search and learn in this industry, right? Or I can just listen to my mentor. I can just listen to my teacher. This is very important. Now, there's nothing wrong with free content. There's nothing wrong with learning something on YouTube, online for free, but hiring a mentor will just take that knowledge and that learning process higher. Calimera, hello. I think the most important lesson is like what exactly to avoid, what not to do. It's more important than what actually to do. I think that's the most important lessons that I have learned in hiring a mentor this year, and to realize that I need a mentor, you know, and realize that I cannot just get the information just from a free YouTube video or just do it myself. I need help. And that has been one of the biggest lessons for me in 2024. I'm so happy that I'm actually taking that step already now as we speak, before 2025 kicks in. I'm already working with a mentor, so I'm very happy that I have taken that first step. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope 2025 is a great year for you. Happy New Year and all the best from Greece.